MILF.
I guess I should probably say hello, hello, hello while the music is still very calm. It picked up two really calm songs, and then the next one is just gonna be very loud, which is fine, I guess. Should you? Well, I mean, I can't be a music stream. That would technically get me in trouble with somebody. And also it's like 3 minutes away from the song, so... Could you, would you? This is just Dr. Seuss, isn't it? Are you gonna be so proud of me? What'd you do? Nothing is stopping you from being a music stream? Legal things would stop me. I'd just get copyright struck, and then everything would disappear. And that'd be so sad. Anyways, before we get into anything else and before the music ramps up, which I will reiterate this later, slash chat can also iterate this later, shorter stream than normal. I fucked up my wrist. I'm fine. Let me just say it that way. But I just don't want to, like, play Minecraft for a ton of time and just fuck up my wrist more. So, shorter stream, probably about 3 hours instead of 5. So, I went to my crochet class today and I learned how to single crochet more than one row. Hell yeah. Hello Hachi, how are you? Actually, you're gonna laugh at me. So you know how when you trip and fall and then you use your hand to catch yourself? Like, whether you're putting it on the ground in front of you or, like, you use the wall to catch yourself. You want to know what I did instead of, like, palm out, try to save myself that way? My dumbass brain went, oh, I'm falling. Flail hand out without regard of where my palm is. And so I just, like, slapped the back of my hand as a way of, like, stopping myself from falling much further. Which meant that I just, like, stretched my wrist a little bit too hard, which is why my wrist is fine. It's just stupid. In my defense, though, I think my brain was much more concerned about, the cat, because Anne was right in front of me. And I was like, I cannot fall on the cat. That's just not good luck. Can't do that. That's just a crime. So Anne's fine. My wrist is a little bit fucked up, but that's a small price. Anyways, it's time for the song to suddenly get way more intense for no reason in particular other than this is what Perry wanted to do today. Don't know why it did this. It really said, calm the music, and then greetings, butter knife. My immediate reaction would probably be punch ground, so you're not the only one feeling dumb. What was in front of me besides Anne? Her feeder. I would have, like, punched her feeder had I done that. My brain was, protect the food and Anne, and then just slammed my hand against the wall. Okay. It's Minecraft day. Minecraft time. It's also StanCam, because what flavor is this song? It's from Mindhack. Hold on, I need to check something. No, not you. Good. It keeps switching my render distance to 29 chunks. It's like a 50-50 every time I open up Minecraft. It's like, do you want all of the chunks? And I'm like, no, stop. Cherry, watermelon, lemon? Is that what you think this is? Technically, it's cabinet flavor. Technically. I wish I had a better explanation for that, but I just want to play Mindhack again. Anyways, into the nether we go, except I don't have these in my hand. I need to stop doing this. Hold on. What song is this? Hello? Oh, it's one of the lo-fi remixes. It's a Voker. See, this is the wonderful thing about realizing that there's a whole bunch of music in Minecraft albums that I could add to the playlist, because it means I can just find random things and then confuse myself. Okay. Firework. To the nether we go. Except I'm gonna switch that, because if I don't put it there, I can't get to it quickly. Sand, shale, oak, pine, what's the flavor? Void, I'm gonna find a picture of the character that this song is for, or that song is for, and I'm going to just post it in media. And that will be all the explanation of flavor I can give you. Because if I say the words religious fanatic flavored out loud, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Also in the class, our project was a washcloth, so just square fabric, which I technically needed, so that's good. Did you use cotton yarn for it? Good, good. Although I found over the years, there's a couple brands that have cotton yarn that is actually terrible for, like, washcloths. They work fine for other things, but for, like, specifically washcloths, these pieces, like, this yarn is, like, treated with something. So it's technically cotton, but it's, like, hydrophobic. It's really terrible. It's, I think, what was it? Because it's been forever since I used it. Because it's Hobby Lobby yarn. That explains why I don't use it, because it's Hobby Lobby yarn. Is bad. Is bad. Fuck Hobby Lobby? Yes. It feels really soft, and I think I'd gotten it from a friend, but it was not great. It was not great at all. Okay, we're actually gonna do... No, we will not use this much. We'll take 5, and then we'll take 5 of this. Because the plan of things that I want to do today involves mainly just trying to figure out patterns on the wall, because I decided to say fuck it, and I didn't go grab any sort of idea for the patterns I want to do, so we're just living with my bad choices. Which is fine. Hold on, let me just... Oh, hello, sirs. Okay, so we did the ceiling in this last time, which we're still gonna add some embellishments to. Where? From where? How are they taking the melons? How do I... Why are they like this? Why are they like this? I might have to cover this in carpet instead of buttons. Had they stolen anything else recently? Because it looks like they're taking things even that had buttons on them, because I'm fairly certain these had buttons on them. I can verify. I think I'm at the point in the VODs where I was working on this section, so I could be able to verify that I put buttons on these. If I put buttons on these and the Enderman could still take them, that's stupid. That's stupid and I hate it. I hate Enderman. Okay, yeah, we finished all this. You cover the northeastern quadrant of your world in carpet. Why? For what reason? We're gonna do this first. Carpet? Okay, you know what? That's actually fair. I'll let you have that one. So those two. Also, hi Woo, why are you decoloning? What have you seen that has upset you? My security guard. That's the center there. Hello, good sir. How are you? Beat anybody up lately? No? He's doing such a good job. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him too. God damn it. Why are you still upset? I hate everything. I hate everything so much. That's the center of that side. I'm out of noodles. Hold on. 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 Hey, Emmett, you should go check your noodles again. For no reason in particular. Okay. Just gambled half my noodles and doubled it. It happens. I like looking at Tiff's number of noodles, because Tiff's number of noodles never makes any sense, and it's really funny. Okay, so we have those centers marked. And now we just need to figure out how the fuck to decorate giant wall. There's a lot of wall to look at. And it's very boring, and I want to make it pretty. Do we take... What? I didn't do anything. Do we take some of these banners from up here, like the skinny ones, and bring them down? For like... Oh, hello. Like right next to these doorways? Mural? I'm not gonna be good enough at mural to do a mural. But I think, like, if we put, like, the banners in the corners, that would be a good place to start. I just want to mark out some space for some stuff. So this is 6 wide. So let's not put it right up against, we put it 1 off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. That's numbers. That is numbers. Let's just go mark these out. You're welcome, Ibit. I gave the mods 69 or 6.9 million. I gave them 69, but very large.
Anyways, hello, Twader and Rats.
Hello.
This is How You Remind Me by Nickelback is 23 years old.
I shouldn't have given you any noodles. I thought I was doing something wonderful for my friend, and it turns out that my friend was using this to spite me. I hope you mildly inconvenience yourself today. I hope you stub your toe. But like not that hard, just enough to really make you curse. Which really isn't that hard to do. Ibit's the traitor now? Ibit's the traitor to traitor. Listening to some post-grunge recently and it was just people lost at the age of some of those songs. It's actually insane when you look back on some of it. That's a big oof. Does me having a hangover today count? Yeah. You've suffered enough. At your old age, a hangover? That could kill you. The enemy of my enemy is my enemy. Enemy triangle. Why aren't there more hate triangles? Phil's at age. Do you think Phil gets just killer hangovers? Or do you think he stopped drinking that much? Ian was like, oh yeah, that'll do it when I told him I went to a tequila and margarita festival. It will do it though. I have to figure out what else to do in here. We could take more ideas from the banners that we've done and bring those down here. But I feel like that'd be too ridiculous. Why aren't there more hate triangles? Motherfucker, just read Homestuck again? Excuse me, auspice relationships in Homestuck are specifically the only triangular relationships. Don't you say those words at me like I haven't read Homestuck to hell and back. I want to ship characters in a way that's not romantic, but in a I want them to tear each other apart way. That is just kismesis. Just read? No. I will never read a book again, out of spite now. I want to get drunk with Ian and Kristen so bad, I think it would be funny. It probably would be. You have so much space to decorate. I'm so distracted by my child security guard over here. Who stole a person's shirt, and then I went, sure, have a sword. More book for me. Boy, that's not how books work. That's me, trader? I'm the tiny guard? No, that's security guard. Where is he? Security guard. It is how books work? No, there's always... Void, you can't take away from the books by having someone else read them. That's not how it works. Books are like stocks. No, that's not how stocks work either. What? Okay. So I want the patterns that we do to give that much buffer on those. So we need to mark these out too. So 2 away from each of the banners. This isn't like illuminated manuscripts, very limited books. Yeah, Tastic's right. Listen, there's a plethora of books and a plethora number of ways to read them. Just because, like, I'm reading less of them does not mean you get more of them. They water down the books by printing more books to prevent me from owning all the books. Void, you are the most eccentric millionaire character that I'm very sure is not a millionaire. I don't know how to describe it any more than that, but that's what you get. Okay, so we have a ton of space to do. Let's grab the materials for the banners first, which I will need to go stare at them and probably take a screenshot of them so that I know what I'm doing. So we can then do that, and then I will stuff things in shulkers, and then I'll take the shulkers back downstairs. I think we should give Void $1 million just to see what he does with it. I kind of want to see it, though. I'm not even a thousandaire. I have no money. This is why I'm saying you are the most eccentric millionaire without having any money. Ruby Music is back on Spotify. Hell yeah. I'm very happy about it. I know some of the Trocadero music is back as well, right? Like, all of the Red versus Blue stuff is back. Yes, it is. Blood Gulch Blues is back on Spotify. This is such a good day. Anyways. Wasn't there a fight over the rights for Ruby Music? It just got all removed. After all the Warner Brothers stuff went down, they took down anything that was like Red versus Blue or Ruby. So I don't know if something happened with like the rights and they were fighting over them, or if Warner Brothers just removed it so they could do something and then everybody else that worked on it went, hey, fuck you, and then they put it all back up. I don't know what happened. Grab those, because I know I need those. And then we sink into the floor so that I can take a screenshot of this. I need redstone, gold, red, white, and black concrete. Redstone, gold. We are going to need more gold. So we're gonna do that. We're going to take that. And then we're just going to do that. And we might even have to go back. We're going to have to go back to spawn, specifically for black concrete. So we'll go do that really quick. I love checking my local furry Discord and seeing the message, Mickey Mouse is not fuckable. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that sentence. I do not wish to know the context in which it was uttered, and I'm afraid of it regardless. Context would not explain it. It would still scare me. Which is the point. Also, hopefully my internet doesn't shit itself today. I called Xfinity and it did not yield any results by which I am convinced that anything is okay. They essentially went, huh, that's weird. Do you want a technician at your house to, like, look at it? To which I said, are you sure there's nothing else going on? And they said, there's nothing else going on. And then I was like, okay, I guess I need to have a technician come out here. And then, the next morning, I got a message that was like, we have fixed an issue in your area. But they didn't specify what what had gone wrong or what they had fixed or anything about it. And so we're just living on a prayer that Xfinity may someday understand what they're doing. Which is not a good prayer to have, but we'll still have it. I want to punch this guy so bad. Okay. I got lost. Hold on. There we go. Mickey Mouse would be a twink? No. He would not be a twink. Also, I found a website that is very Christian. And they give reviews of movies and TV shows and things. And they tell you, like, is this thing, like, good for people to watch? It's essentially supposed to be, like, family-friendly ratings. And I am infinitely confused by them giving... Because they do it on, like, a plus-minus basis, so minus means not family-friendly, plus means family-friendly. They gave The Lord of the Rings a -1. It was like, well, you might want to, like, be careful of this one. And they're like, it's got tons of violence in it. Like, the heaviest rating of violence they could give it. And then... Actually, let's only make 4 stacks. I won't need more than 4 stacks. I will need more than 4 stacks now that I've buttered this sentence out loud, but we're gonna ignore it. They rated Avatar: The Last Airbender as a -2, which was like, this should be a warning for older teens and even some adults. And then gave it less violence rating than Lord of the Rings. Fellowship of the Ring. And I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand the criteria by which they're assigning numbers if it is not directly related to the violence and, like, other attributions that they have on their website. It's very confusing. Salmon. Oh, sorry. I'm apparently not allowed to fly when I'm in the water. Mickey Mouse would be a child if Disney debuted him now, I think. Probably. Ding. It's controversial because it's teaching other religions. That's why Avatar is worse than Lord of the Rings. I guess. Can't have a macho lead. They'd never have a Chad lead. Mickey Mouse would be, like, an adorkable nerd. Yeah, but they'd have, like, a Chad, like, sidekick. If they remade, like, a whole bunch of classic Disney characters, you'd get Mickey as, like, a quote-unquote adorkable nerd. Goofy would be a Chad. I will literally take no feedback because I can see it happening. I'm trying to think who else. I think they'd turn Donald Duck into a tech nerd. And I don't know why. I literally don't know how to explain why I have that feeling. I just have that feeling in my bones. He'd be the character that knows how to make everything work, and we'd be like, why? What happened here? And there would be no explanation. Would we both be like a not like other girls and also super femme? Oh, absolutely. No questions asked. Does Donald keep his anger issues? Yes, but specifically they're aimed at computers. It's his program. Because if so, I think they just invented Ether. No, I don't think it's like that uncommon to have somebody that's gets mad at computers. Like that. In fact, I've seen a lot of like tech engineers, like software engineers, get mad at their programming a lot. I think it's just part of the territory. I literally think it's part of the territory. Pluto is still the same dog. Yeah. Pluto's perfect. Yes, but Ether his silly voice like the duck? No, not like Donald Duck. Ether is Donald Duck to me. Well, I certainly hope he hears that sentence. Hi Rhett, how have y'all been? How have you been, Icy? I hope you're doing well. Well, now Ether's going to see it if he shows up to stream. Philosophy for plants is photosophy. No, that's the study of light. Where the fuck did that come from? Who wrote that? You did. Are you gonna be like Plato and just flex at people to stop an argument? I've been playing AFK Journey non-stop since yesterday. How's it going? Okay, back to the nether with me. Oh, the ads finally kicked in. My dentist used to do Donald Duck impressions while checking your teeth. I'd leave. I'd leave. If I had a dentist that did that, I'd just leave. I would just abandon. I would be like, no, I can't. I have to leave. Ow. I would not be able to handle that. Very fun. I met Jaden in the game, but I can't continue your quest because I am so weak. Good luck. I'm sure you'll get there. The irony of playing AFK and Journey consistently is very funny. I did that with AFK Arena, because I played it for a little bit, but I was like very active in it, and then I sat there and I thought about it and I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing right now. What sentence just happened? Daisy Duck is just Minnie's best friend, and that's our whole characterization, I think. Okay. Minty said, no, she also simps for Donald because Donald cannot be shown chasing. She also starts dressing more conservatively when her and Donald get together. Does she really? Does she actually? Okay, I have a question. Why don't more of the characters get shown having partners that are not the exact same species as them? Why are Mickey and Minnie together and Donald and Daisy together, but there's no interspecies animal pairings? Why has Disney not done this? Goofy's dating a cow? What? I thought Goofy's wife was dead. Like, isn't that part of, like, or either, like, divorced or she's dead, and that's, like, part of the plot of, the Goofy movies. Goofy has different wives in different timelines. The really, like, upbeat 8-bit music is warring in my brain with the sentence with Goofy has different wives and different timelines. There's no way this movie can get extremely goofy. Oh my god, my dad every time we watch the damn movie. Because interracial pairings were not legal when it started and then Disney didn't care enough to start. I guess. I don't think they've done many, like, character pairings since then. I remember him having a crush on a cow at some point in Mickey Mouse Funhouse, but I was also not paying attention to it because I was babysitting, so maybe not. No, I'd believe it. I'll shut up now. No, it's fine. You can cause me psychic damage. It's fine. You are forgiven. You. Okay. Into the basement we go. How about this? No. Whatever you're about to say, no. Never watched a single Mickey Mouse or co-related movie / full episode of a show. Have watched. Don't put loss in chat. I'm gonna fight you. I mean, I think the most interesting one was the Goofy movies. I really like the Goofy movies. Legitimately, like, unironically, I really liked a Goofy movie and an extremely Goofy movie. They were very good. 10 out of 10. Okay, so now I need this. And then I get to sit here and I'm going to stare at this for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that was 23 tall. And how tall is this? Wait, no, Clarabelle the cow has a husband that is also a cow? I'm gonna say I misremembered that. I don't think Disney had a cheating plotline. I mean, they could have. Okay, so 38. 60, I'm not doing this anymore. Hold on. I'm cheating. We're gonna cheat at the math, aka I'm not going to do a single piece of math. We're just gonna do this, because this will tell me how many. 24. Okay, so it's 24. So I could do it if it's 23. And then it would just get all the way down here, and it would actually kind of work. Well, let's do it. I think the closest I've ever watched of a Mickey movie was Fantasia. Which one? There's so many good Fantasia movies. I love the Fantasia movies. Actually, legitimately, unironically, some of my favorite Disney stuff in the world. Dick Van Dyke was in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Yeah! Hold on. I can break your brain just a little bit more. Hold on, I'm opening up Wikipedia. So, there was a show. I think it was from... I don't know when it started. I think it would have been the 50s into... I think it ended in the 90s, or maybe like... It might still be going on. Regardless, what it is once upon a time, there was a TV show called the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And if you go through the list of cast members that have been in the Mickey Mouse Club stuff, it is insane. It is legitimately insane, the number of people that have been inside of it. Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake are the two that I know the best, but like tons of people that have become famous went through the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse stuff. It's absolutely nuts. What? Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to go through the... Yeah, so Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake were from 1993 to 1994. JC, who was also in NSYNC, was in it as well, but he was in it from 1991 to 1994. I'm trying to remember who else. I feel like there were other people that were also in it that I recognized, but I cannot remember names anymore. Oh no, we've encountered my worst enemies. I don't remember names for the life of me. It doesn't really matter, but I have no clue which one I watched. I watched it with my mom once, like 8 years ago. I mean, it was still happening for a while. It's been around for a hot minute, and it will continue to be around, I think, maybe. I think there's Centaurs in Fantasia. Have not watched, but I've seen pictures. So there's a couple of Fantasia films. Hold on. No, not Arkwright's Fantasia. Thank you. It has us there, because the original one is from 1940, which is the one that most of us... Actually, is that the one that most of us remember? I think it is the one that has the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yeah, it is the one with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Hold on. Then they did the 2000 one. And I could have sworn that there was another one. Oh, no, there was a canceled one. That's what I'm remembering. They canceled the 2006 one. Because I was looking in this up, like, years later to look up some of the music that was used in Fantasia. They had announced a 2006 one, so they started in, like, 2002 for it, and then they didn't finish it. And there was no news about it. It's one of those projects that, like, you kind of wish that they had released why they didn't do it, and then they just didn't say anything, and you're like, oh, I live here now. Also, I'm betting you saw the OG one, Minty. I would bet good money that was the one you saw. Leap. Nope, put you back. Come here. We'll see how much this uses, and then we will continue on. The 2001 was pretty, but I like the old one more. Okay, so it should be here. Beep, beep. I mainly need these right now. Oop. My ankles. Stop. Now I want to watch Fantasia again. Can I watch Fantasia? Do I have a way to watch? It's on Disney Plus. I don't want Disney Plus. I screwed up. Hold on, wait. I'm silly. I just don't want Disney Plus. I want to stop giving money to the big corporations so that I can watch things from my childhood, but that's apparently a crime. Can't watch things on any platform anymore. It's just, nope, it's not allowed. They keep changing where everything is. Over the Gordon Wall is, I think, leaving Hulu? Is Hulu the one that has it? It's leaving Hulu soon. And so now there's gonna be no legitimate way to watch it anymore, which is devastating. Boop, boop. Yeah, this one. Need to do my yearly rewatch of that. He's the season for it. That's now 3. Now we come down here and we do this. And then we do one more. And then I do something silly. And now we do up, 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 up. And then this should be the last. Actually, no, that's not true. There's a little bit more red concrete that we need. But all of this now is these. Like this. And we do up, 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 up. Like that. And then we do. And then I screw that up just a little bit. And now we're done. We have one on both sides of that. I think that'd be good, and then we can do some swirly bits along this side on both of these to, like, add some more flair to it. But I think those will look really nice there. Cool, so we just have to do that a couple more times. We use, it looks like, less than a half stack of black, a little over, maybe a stack and a half of red, so we'll probably need to go get more red, and then just a little bit of white. So we'll probably have enough white and black for this, but we might need more red. We'll find out. Okay. Up we go. But how are the rats doing? Are you guys having a good weekend? The rats that are at TwitchCon aren't here because it's TwitchCon. But I hope that they're having fun. I'd be worried about you, Woo. More so than normal. Got into watching Nero, so no, I don't need to be more worried about you than normal. You are doing pretty much what I thought you would be doing. And it's probably fine. We'll find out. I sleepy, so I lurk. Have a good lurk. I need to move this back one. I'm too close. I still stand by the fact that despite the fact that a lot of, like, agency VTubers are away TM, there is a VTuber out there for everybody. I flashed some little old ladies today. Star? Not on purpose? Okay. That's slightly better. Can tell it's going in not great direction in terms of monetary decisions that just haven't started yet. Woo, you are in control of your life. You can stop yourself from doing things. You can do that. Self-control? Listen, don't laugh at it. Sometimes you need it. I'm glad that you think I have self-control. You can work on self-control. That is something you can actively work on. There we go. Bop 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 bop. And now we do these ones again. Okay. How do I feel about you? Well, I want to see with shaders, actually. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I like that. Actually, I haven't looked at the... It looks so nice! Okay, I'm done staring at my floors. Awesome. Hello. I had the chance to cut myself off cold turkey for the past 3 days from gacha gaming / selling my very profitable and lucky account, but found a jank way to keep up the addiction instead. Not to be self-deprecating, but I don't have a lot of faith in myself. Woo. I believe in you. Trying to put the kiddo in her car seat. I'm like halfway in the car and my dress goes wee almost over my head. Oh. Yeah, stuff like that does happen. It's hard when you're trying to, like, wrangle a kid into a car regardless. So it's a very understandable one. Okay, we're just gonna keep working on these. Cheese. I should get cheese from the store. And make charcuterie for myself. Not good charcuterie. Charcuterie for me. Wait, I'm too close again. Yeah, luckily just old church lays around. And I'm sure they've had their fair share of experiences of, like, everything going wrong while trying to deal with the kid. They're probably gonna be the last ones to judge you. 100% living here gets windy AF. Yeah. The area I grew up in got pretty windy too. During some seasons. It was always a time. Okay, we got those. Valley wind? No. I guess maybe a little bit, because we're at, like, not in the foothills of the mountains, but, like, a little bit away from the mountains. But it's like, I'm trying to remember what season it would start in, because you'd get moth season. And then, like, a couple months later, you'd get the windy season. During, like, the spring. Close enough to get downburst? Yeah, I mean, like, the mountains were, like, right there. Very visible, right in your face. Moth time is all the time? No, but there's, like, seasons where moths do things where, like, they go around. Ooh, do you want a new gacha game? I see, no, I can't do this to myself. Ooh, may I introduce you to AFK Journey? The game that I'm sure that Icy is talking about? Mothman season. No, that's all the time. I wonder if people are still putting money in Mothman's butt crack. Because they kept doing that for a little while. I wonder if they're still doing that. This is not a joke, by the way. That was just a thing that people were doing. So there's a Mothman statue in... Hold on. Mothman statue. Where is he? He's at Point Pleasant in West Virginia. And he's a metal Mothman statue. And he does kind of have a defined buttocks. And they keep putting money in the butt crack of the Mothman statue. Literally, if I start typing the sentence Mothman statue money, you know what it auto-completes to? In crack. It's literally just a thing people keep doing. Got distracted and then heard butt crack and was very confused for a moment. Well, you see, the Mothman statue keeps getting money, but placed in the butt crack. They also keep giving him, is it just canned food or is it baked beans? Because I feel like it was baked beans for a little bit. I don't remember why. Anyways, people are weird and I love them very much for it. One more there. Beep, 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 beep. I have space on my phone for AFK Journey. Uh-oh. Should I also inform you guys that you can actually play AFK Journey on your computer? You don't have to play it on your phone. Let me do this. Anyways, there's your daily dose of weird internet facts that I have just accumulated from existing. I don't know what to tell you guys about this one. I simply go here sometimes. I'm in need of phone entertainment that's not TikTok. I did uninstall TikTok just because it kept being a time sink. And now I need to figure out a way to not uninstall YouTube, but uninstall YouTube Shorts. Which doesn't exist unless I, like, do a third-party app, which I don't know if I want to do that, so... Same Ziploc. YouTube Shorts is the bane of my existence for that reason. It's so awful, but like, this is my problem, is I really like the YouTube app so that I can like walk around, because I have premium, because I've had premium for a while, and I know that if I got a third-party app, I could also do all this stuff this way, but regardless, I like having the videos on my phone so I can either listen to it like a podcast while I'm doing other things, or to watch videos while I'm out and about and I'm not at my computer. So like if I'm on like the train or something, that's what I want it for, like 95% of the time, and I can't uninstall Shorts and have the YouTube app, so therefore I'm just stuck. I'm in hell. Help. Help, I don't know how to leave. And the only solution I can think of is to just stop watching videos on my phone, but that's not what I want to do, and it's just a lot. Weep, boop, boop. Weep, weep, weep. This is our third. Weep, weep. Boop, boop. Beep, beep. Get some emulators plus ROMs. I'm addicted to NES Tetris and Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. I believe in all of you to be the nerds. The nerdiest nerds that ever were. I will support your nerddom. Beep. Now we do this. Okay. And that's all the red concrete I have. So we might need to go make... Well, we've done... half. So we might need... an amount of red. I guess let's see if I can get through one with this and I'll be able to calculate it from there. So I know I ended with a stack and 41. We'll use that as our measurement. Game Boy Advance Pokemon was top tier. I agree, because that was Ruby and Sapphire and Leaf Green and Ruby Red? Fire Red. Leaf Green, Fire Red. I only just noticed the pinned message. I don't know if I should ask. Well, you see, you're Donald Duck. Two-tastic specifically. I don't know about the rest of us. I am just me. To quote the Barbie movie, which I still haven't seen, I'm just Ken. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. What the fuck? I get currency for just downloading this shit? I think so. Some games have that, where they'll reward you for downloading the higher res one. I've seen that before. I think AFK Arena had the same thing. Meow, meow. Meow. Is Arena also a gacha? Yes. Both of them are gacha games. It's been a while since I played Arena. I don't know how to tell you the difference between Arena and AFK Journey. I think Journey is more story-based and Arena was less story-based. Nope, I'm remembering a different game now. That's the one that had Markiplier in it. That's Dislight. I played Dislight at one point as well. Or is it not this? What is it? Disclight? Something. Hold on. Dislight? Yeah. Dislight's also a gacha. Is it also by the same? Yeah, it's by the same devs. So, because AFK Journey and AFK Arena are like more so fantasy. They made like a kind of sci-fi, but it's also like mythological based, and so it's a game called Dislight, and all of the gacha characters are based on various mythologies. And it was really fascinating because it was really, really seriously, like, instead of just being like, oh, here's all the Greco-Roman ones, here's all the Norwegian gods and stuff, they're like, no, 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 here's everything. And I was doing like the work of like looking up all of the characters because I was like, I don't understand what's happening here, and I need to understand all of these gods. And Markiplier was in it. I don't know how to explain that one. He was just in it. Burn! Welcome in. How was stream? How are you doing? How was stream? I saw your message and then forgot to answer. I'll answer it tomorrow. Or later, if I remember. Yep, the Markiplier religion. That's just the internet. I come bringing lurkers. Hello, lurkers. I bring you shiny things. I don't have enough. Wait, I do have more. Hold on. We're fine. Stream was good. I learned that I have aphantasia and I have astigmatism. Well, you should learn that you have astigmatism from your vision doctor. But yeah, no, aphantasia is a thing. I have... Ooh. I don't know what I clicked, but Blossom, I want you to know that I accidentally opened... Steam DMs? I don't know what I'm broadcasting that you would like to see, that you just asked for. But also, I really like my repeated invitations to Lethal Company. I have glasses. I think they just thought I already knew. I mean, they probably should have mentioned it to you. Also, hi Devil, I hope you're doing well. I forgot to send you a message, so no worries. That's okay. We're both forgetful together. Together, we figure it out eventually. Ooh, now we're testing it? I'm not streaming anything, unless I somehow am. I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat like a whole sword. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Okay, so it uses just under a stack of red. So I need 1, 2, 3 more stacks of red. Okay, we're gonna go get red concrete then. I just got back from dropping my BFO at his home. I don't know why I just assumed that like this involves also like physically picking him up and then dropping him down in front of the door. That's just where my brain is today, apparently. Have a good time zone, Minty. Take care of yourself. No, because I would? Okay, so I just know you. Apparently. Hello, Enderman. I will not look at you. I will, however, look directly at you. And then kill you. Playing Risk of Rain 2 at the time when we were nosy little shits? I'm not playing Risk of Rain 2. I haven't played Risk of Rain 2 at all today. Unless my computer's haunted. Is the computer haunted? I haven't played anything on Steam today. That didn't happen today? Then why did I get the hold on. Because Blossom, the notification says that it happened today. Sunday, September 22nd. At 7:10 p.m., which is, it's 7:12 where I am on the West Coast. So, I don't know what to tell you about that one. Discord's not Discord. Steam's haunted? Steam's haunted. I have a new son, Cat. He's a gray tabby with brown eyes, and his name is Goat. Wonderful. I really appreciate people naming animals after other animals. I cannot explain to you why this fills me with joy, but it does. It really does. Rats and Trader, I remember to hydrate. Oh, yes, I will remember to hydrate and stretch and check my posture and do any other things you need to do, such as taking your meds or blinking if you've been staring at screen for some time. Self-care is important. That happened Monday? I don't know what to tell you. Steam's haunted. Also, definitely remember to stretch. That's like the thing that's actively been saving. So for all the raiders that came in here, today's actually going to be a shorter stream for me because I am dumb. I slammed my hand into the wall trying to stop myself from falling in a way that has exasperated wrist issues that I already have. And the only thing that's been saving me and helping it actually like get better faster has been the fact that I already regularly do like wrist stretches because I have bad wrists. And it's been very helpful. Hugs, thank you. I'm doing fine, don't worry about it. Oh. But yeah, no, I'd be very much worse off if I didn't regularly do wrist stretches. It's like between stretches, using meds for it, which are just anti-inflammatories to stop it from getting worse. Some other stuff. It'll be right as rain in a couple more days. He was originally named Lamb before I got him, and I was like, Cult of the Lamb. Goat. He is the goat. He is the goat now. I need to play Cult of the Lamb again. I think we're overdue for a Dave Cult time. Maybe we do Dave Cult things before we do a Tales game. In the very vague variety schedule that I have. Don't worry about him. He's fine. I miss the Dave Cult full of Daves. Every day is Cult Day with Clover? Yeah, but I miss the Dave Cult. My very confusing Dave Cult. We might need more gold, too. We might need to go check on the gold reserves. But first we do this. We go sit in a pond with our pickaxe and our concrete powder, and we just sit here and do this. Should I make a concrete machine one day? Probably, but I won't do it today. Dave Cult? So Devil. When Cult of the Lamb came out, and I decided to play it on stream, instead of enabling the feature where, like, chatters could become part of Cult, instead I said, no, we do a little bit silly goofy thing. Every single person inside of the cult is named Dave. The cult itself is named Dave. This is not a joke. This is how I've played Cult of the Lamb. 44 years. Oh no, Tiff.
44 years.
It's so many years. We're so ancient here. Thank you for the resub. I hope you're doing well. Who is Dave again? Everybody. Literally everybody. I've just named all of my cult members Dave. The cult itself is named Dave. Everybody is Dave. Everybody is Dave. This did result in the very funny fact that if the characters like tell you to like, oh, I want you to give this to Dave, I have to legitimately try to figure out which Dave it is because they're all named Dave, and sometimes like those quest markers don't show up like above anybody's heads. It's just like, yeah, go find this person, go deliver it, and I'm like, how do I know which Dave it is? Because they just say names and they don't do anything else. So I really made a hell for myself and said, this is fine. Apparently don't have phone space for AFK Journey. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than it says it is. Which is typical for phone gacha games. Because they're like, oh, you need this space to install this. And then they're like, but surprise, we have several more things that you need to install. A little bit as in several gigabytes. Well, yeah, they gotta have everything else. That, just the rest of the game. All of it. They gotta install that. Wasn't worth it. No skulls. Are there any others? Do I get to test my luck? No. Nope. Goat is a sweet little boy. I love him so much. He's still a kitten, right? Or is he an older cat? Ow. He's 13 weeks old. I can't wait for him to become a little demon for a little bit. Not that I want him to terrorize you, but, you know, it happens. Actually, no, because it only takes 6 per. We're fine. We're fine on the gold. I've dealt with small 8-month-old kitten with no manners before. Oh no, I understand. But I just like when they're little demons. Just a little bit. Tiny demon. Tiny demon energy. Not actually bad cat, just a silly goofy cat. Alright. Now we grab these again. And we go bop 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 bop. Bop. Bop bop. He bit me when I was trying to sleep. He's already there. Tiny demon child. Precious bean. Too good for this world. Ready to take out the world. Destroy it with his own forepaws? I don't know how you would translate that saying into a being with paws. With his own claws. One of my current cats is named Ash and he's young and like that, so silly and funky. They're all good cats, even when they're little demons. I stand by that. Also go there. Up. Up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. And now, we do this part. Come on. There we go. And we just put the last of the concrete up, and then we're done. With that one. Now we just gotta do 2 more. Sweet. Oh, no, that does add, like, so ignoring the corner that I haven't done yet. Hello, security guard. That's already adding a better feeling to this. I was slowly going insane because of the nether brick walls. I have some ideas for some detailing on this that we need to, like, go grab some stuff for. But I was like, I was already going insane because of these. And even just adding in these banners added so much more color to it. So now we just need to do the rest of it, and then it'll be fine. It'll be good. Weep. I lost one of my scaffolding. One of my current cats is- oh wait, no, I already read that. I can read. I can't. Wait, no, I said I wouldn't read anymore. That's not true. I'm reading the Halo books right now. Why? I don't actually know what possessed me to want to start reading the Halo books, but it's one of those things where, like, my brain said yes, and then I just had to go reserve them at the library, and now I just have a stack of Halo books that I'm slowly working through. This is like the same kind of like vibe as that time when I was in high school and somebody said, you can't read 750 pages in a week. Handed me the Warhammer 40k omnibus and I said, fucking bet, and then read so much 40k for no reason. I don't even like Warhammer. I didn't like the Warhammer books, that's for sure. They were not that interesting. To me, at least. Beep beep. But I did it. I read that 750-page book in a week. And I earned nothing from it. And you know what? That's fine. I learned that I can just suffer if I want to. Beep. Wait, yes. Okay. I know where I am. The missile knows where he is, because he knows where he isn't. It's me. I am the missile. I think. I don't think this music is lending any credibility to my thoughts of being the missile. The missile is EP. There's another one of those where it's like the missile knows where he is because the missile knows where he isn't. That is also equally ridiculous. And I love it very much. Hold on. Well, now I have to look it up. Missile knows where it is. Copy pasta. Okay, well now I now have to read it. I think. Okay. So, hold on. We don't want Spider Dance playing behind this. You have to hear this. Full. The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference, or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't. And arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't. And it follows that the position where it was is now the position that it isn't. In the event of the position that it is in is not the position that it wasn't, the system has required a variation. I'm so confused. The variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know where it is. The missile guidance computing scenario works as follows. Because a variation has modified some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa. By differentiating this from the algebraic sum OG, I don't know what that says, where it shouldn't be and where it was, it is able to obtain a deviation and a variation which is called error. There's an original video for this, by the way. It's so funny. Me trying to do mental math and second guessing myself 14 times in a row. Well, you know where you are because you know where you aren't, T. That's the point. You know where you are because you know where you aren't. And no one can take that away from you. Where the fuck is the- oh, the Hoglin's outside. It's like, why is there such a loud Hoglin noise when there's no Hoglin near me? The Hoglin's outside. I know I exist because I don't not exist. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis simpler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune? I don't remember the quotes anymore. I used to know the to be or not to be speech from Hamlet. Why? I don't know. Something English major cringe. And I think that's all I can ever say about that. No, it is outrageous fortune. I want to find out I'm wrong. It's fine. T, I think you may be Descartes. I mean, yeah, I think therefore I am was the Descartes' line of reasoning. Don't Shakespeare my void philosophy? Team, I think Shakespeare would have loved your void philosophy. Truly. If there was ever going to be a literary person from the past that would have loved specifically the void shenanigans, it would have been Shakespeare. Oh yeah, new Mozart happened. I keep forgetting that happened. So if you're a nerd and you like music, they unearthed some previously unknown, or undiscovered, I should say, Mozart music that was just, you know, hanging out. But it's okay, because they found it, and now they have it, and we're gonna be able to hear it. I think somebody's already played it, possibly, but I don't know off the top of my head. But they just found it in Germany, I believe. Which is sick that we're still being able to find things from the past like that. Nah. We're never too late for Discovery. Discovery Channel? Me, the void only exists in a way that things don't exist. Shakespeare, hell yeah, dude. No, you listen. He would 100%. If Shakespeare got transported to the modern day, first of all, of course he would say hell yeah, dude. There's no world in which I can imagine Shakespeare not saying hell yeah, dude. And I think he would really like the state of weird Minecraft storytelling. So excited for Europa Fish. Why do I feel like that's a D's nuts joke, even though I know it's not? What is Europa fish? Yep, see, that's definitely a D's nuts joke, but I can't tell what happened to Europa fish in that one. You Papa Hofs Jadex Nitas. Minecraft storytelling, my beloved. I think it's good. It's actually one of the things I want to work on again, like, but not just for this world, but like, I really, really, really want to work on the creative world. Because my brain has started writing things about it. I haven't put anything down on paper, but God, the thoughts are there. This is my form of censorship. I don't think anything is being really censored. But you know what, that's fair. Okay, let's go back upstairs and let's go look at some supplies. J-Dex, is that like a TJ Maxx? Pokédex. Sorry, I see the word Dex and my brain goes Pokédex. We got past the block terms, that's all I need. Which is true. If you mistype it far enough, it does become something that the block terms can't block you from saying. Until Minty bans that specific typo. What is this song? Eld Unknown. Ooh.
Gaming.
Gaming? We said gaming. Hello. I don't need that anymore. Now I can see things. Ads are happening. I did it. It's me, I am the ads. How'd you become the ads? My brain just said the most cursed sentence. It was just like, if I became the ads, I'd advertise D's nuts. That's not the kind of sentence I need to be thinking right now, but apparently it's the kind of sentence I have. I meant to put those away, but I did not. Okay, we need things and stuff, because I need materials that will show up on nether brick. So we need... I think... That would be bright, but I don't think I want that. We could use mangrove. What would be good blocks for this? Okay, so we are going to be doing decorations on the wall, which means we can either do a whole bunch of fences, or we can do... All of it's going to be raised up off the wall, because that's the way I want to do it. Me and Tiff just played DVD for like 5 hours. I saw that Tiff was online, so I assumed the two of you were playing it. I didn't realize you've been playing for 5 hours. What year is it? Are we back in 2021? I think what else would be good? I don't want that. We were challenge maxing, as Tiff put it. You know what? That's fair. Actually, wait. Hold on. I had a brain thought. No, because bamboo fences are yellow. What kind of designs do I do? I mean, I should probably do something similar to the way that, like... it already looks. I don't want to add more gold. We're going to be able to use up some more of the frog lights that I have here. What other blocks do I have? I could use red terracotta, which I have plenty of over there. We could make some more red concrete. We could also just use wool. And just do temporary shapes and then color them in later. Maybe that's the move? Is to do that? Instead of looking for blocks right now, let's go work on patterns and then go see what else we can do with that. Why is this music so ominous? There we go. Also, I've decided something silly and ridiculous. I guess not silly, but I've decided something. Because I don't want to do NaNoWriMo proper this year. I don't want to do NaNoWriMo again, but I don't want to lose this time of year being like writing challenge time for me. And while I don't know if I'll share like everything that I've decided for it, it's definitely more of a personal challenge than like a challenge that everybody could get into. But I've done an outline of something that could take place over October and November for me. The end word count is I think estimated around like 70,000 instead of the 50,000 that I'd get from doing NaNoWriMo. And the goal that I wrote down when I was trying to figure out what to do with this was that I want to end the challenge with a full novel first draft and a story Bible to work out of. If you don't know what a story Bible is, it's just basically like the collection of like all the materials ever that you need for like working on the universe of your story. So like character names, location names, maps, any like character profiles, information about the world, like rules that you've made up for like any magic systems or like anything else like that, or maybe like hierarchies of things or like companies if you're working on something that's a little bit more modern. So it's spread out over 2 months, and the idea is that instead of trying to write, well, I guess I don't know if it comes out to about the same because of the way I split it. Let me grab a calculator. Let me do math really quick, don't mind me. So the way that NaNoWriMo did it, yeah, it is a little bit less. In a week, you were writing approximately 11,669 nice words. The way that I have got it is you spend like essentially the first week and a half-ish working on like your actual concept, like brainstorming a whole bunch of stuff, like getting stuff ready for the world. So this is mainly, I think, made more so for a planner, or at least a plancer. So somebody that needs to do a little bit of prep before they jump into writing. And then after that, like every week is like a goal of, hold on, I want to put these back. There's like a goal of like 10,000 words, and then like specifically needing to spend like a certain number of hours per week working on like the actual like refining the information that you have in the story Bible, making sure that you have all of that stuff like written down so that when you do return to it, like you have that information at your fingertips. Let's put in another stack of gold. Beep. We'll put this away. And we'll take these with us down into the basement once more. So essentially you start out with like rough drafts of like your map, your character profiles, your everything. And then in week 1, like let's say you focus on like your first character, your first main character, and you take that first main character and you do a whole bunch of stuff with them. Rather than just completely moving on immediately, is like you take a little bit of time, like whether it's at the end of the day or at the end of the week, and you just kind of like comb through some of that stuff, pull out the like really relevant information, like anything that comes out that you're like, okay, like this is extremely important to the character and how they operate in this world, and I want to make sure that I have this for the future. You take that, you put that in there, and then you continue on. Or like as you define like maps and things, like spending a little bit more time making sure that like all the maps get refined further and further. I need them to stop staring. They're staring just so much. Look at them. Look at those fools. Ridiculous. How do I want to do this? Let's take a step back and like look at this from here. Gay? Them? Are they gay? Is that what you're saying? They're not even named. That's so funny. Happy Pride Month to those Endermen. I'm a fan of just saying Happy Pride Month to people when it's not June for no particular reason. I just think it's funny. Okay, it's gonna be zoomed out. Actually, wait, hold on, I can do this. Okay, so it's paused, nothing will happen to me down there. So I want it to not come past this part. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want it to be like flowery in this way. Or if we have it like swirl down like this and do some loop-de-loops or what. Because what I want to base it off of... Oh god, hold on. Let me just be very confused up here. I'm changing this back. I'm gonna go insane. I'm basing it off of some of these patterns right here. Just these. Just the swirls and the like dealy bops that come off of some of these. I want to take inspiration from these for what we do down here. So, come back over here. I guess we could start like down there and do like a swirl right there, or do it like a little bit more shallow so that I have room to do something in the middle. Why did I think it was June for a moment? Every month is Pride Month except for June, which is Envy Month. I do really like the way that we've just kept the gay flag forever now, and that will never change in this community. It will never change. Gay? So true, Ether. So valid and true. Thank you, Am. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll need that eventually, but we're gonna start with this. I don't know if I want to put it on the ground, but we'll do it like this for the time being, just in case. Oh, okay. I'll stretch and drink water and blink. And so should you. If you're staring at your computer super hard, blink. Hippo smells. Genuinely my favorite emote ever. It is me. It encapsulates my essence no matter my emotion. It's a very versatile emote, I will say that. I think I know what I'm doing. We'll find out. I use it in Slack literally every day. For every emotion. Do you think your coworkers have figured out what emotion you're displaying with Peepo Smile, or do you think they're still guessing? Trying to get some ice drain that blinking is not relieving, so I'm gonna head to bed. Time zone rats. Have a good night, T. Take care of yourself. We'll do one wide one, and then we'll do... Asset has been sent to client. Good work here, Am. Me, Peepo Smile. Don't know what emotion you're expressing, but thank you. If somebody ever asked you what emotion you were trying to express, you could just say yes, and they'd probably accept that too. Maybe needed to be more round, but I don't know if I care a super ton. I look like the frog. I don't know what my brain was going to say, but it did just try to start saying the "do you feel like a plastic bag" blowing in the wind. Apparently there's a latent part of my brain that is just ready to start saying Katy Perry lyrics. And I don't know what that says about me. Can we maybe bring that one down one? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. Bring that one down one. Ooh, actually, like this. Put that one there, and then go pop, pop, pop. I didn't mean to do that one, but that's fine. The gas is angry. Do not get stuck up there. Thank you. I think we play around with this. I think we'll test on this wall for some stuff. We'll need to do something different on these walls because obviously this one has way more space to deal with, like so much so that the stand cam like covers part of it, whereas this one is pretty compact. So we'll just test this out. So it goes 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1. Tried to make a picture to show you, but my phone decided to detect every pore in my face. Now I'm self-conscious. It's okay, Am. I definitely understand. You are good. You don't have to try to make a picture to show me. I do understand. Peepo Smile is your emote in my head. I don't know how to describe that one more concisely than that. Every time I think about Peepo Smile, I'm like, that's just Am. That's an Am emote. It's like how, despite the fact that it is an emote in my chat, there are some combinations of my own emotes that I go, that's this chatter. That's that chatter. Like, if I see, like, the Trado 10 Coco in, like, any combination of, like, the cozy one, there's, like, several rats that my brain goes, it's them. It's those rats. I see it so clearly. Red, hi Clover. Did you know that apparently every day with you around is a cult day? Because that was the sentence that was said to me when I was thinking about playing Cult of the Lamb again. What emote am I? This one's so easy. If you cannot guess it, either. Bye. But what about Dave Colt, Clover? Do you miss Dave Colt? I miss Dave Colt. I think we should revisit them. I was hoping bread. No, I vividly just erase that from my brain every single time it happens. I wasn't even there for Dave Colt. My cat watched that stream and you converted her. Hell yeah. So I should play more Dave Colt so you can see it this time, Clover. Is Angie 7 TV? Yeah, it is. I might remove the 7 TV emotes. I like the better Twitch TV stuff more. I'm not sure if I should say yes. But what if we did? Actually, what if I add 1 right there? Does that feel better or worse? No, that feels better. That smooths it out. Peepo Smile 7 TV? Peepo Smile is definitely also on better Twitch TV. Let me just log in. Hold on. Okay, so there's Peepo Smile. Joel Unjoel, though? Unjoel is the only one that I can't find. However, if I go into the Joel emotes, we do have Joeler, Joel Pride, Evil Joel, Joel Jam, Oh No, What Happened to Joel, Joel Nopers, Joel Check, and then a really long Joel. There's also a Joel that's a version of the fish still, but it's holding a heart. Also, Let Him Joel. Hold on, let me just add some of these. So we've added Evil Joel. You may have Joeling. Joel Jam. All of my emotes are going to Joel now. Oh No, What Happened to Joel? Let Him Joel. I'm not adding Joel Biden. We'll add the heart one. Hold on, we're also gonna change his name to be Joel Love. I think those are all the Joels I want. Never mind, there's one that's Joel Ean. Oh, hold on, I found one that the rats desperately need. I found one that the rats desperately need. His name is Bert. I can't find Evil Joel. It should just be Evil Joel. Hold on. Bert. Look at Bert. Capital B. Look at him go. I really like this wall of just Joel-related emotes. Let Him Joel is really funny to me too. I don't know why. What happened to this song? Oh my god, it's so full of good noises! This is such a good version of the song. Oh my god. It's got crafting noises in it. Did you know that I learned something about Enderman in Java and Bedrock? You want to know what I learned? As we stare at these two that are so very upset with me because I've looked at them. This is insane information, by the way. This is something that I didn't know about the difference between... Was that zombie noise in the song? I'm scared. I think I'm afraid. But I did learn recently, let me turn down the music just a smidge, that in Bedrock, when you look at an Enderman, it is instant that they become aggroed on you. Like, there is no, like, brief moment. Like, you can technically, in Java, look at an Enderman and they won't try to attack you immediately. You have, like, a moment. Like, if you just, like, scan your thing over them, they don't get upset. Ignore him, he's been upset for, like, 3 streams. He's just an angry man. But it's so weird and interesting to learn about those specific differences. I also learned about why potentially... This is from watching Fundy, by the way, because Fundy was actually looking at a whole bunch of, like, Bedrock bugs. And was talking about the difference between the way that Java and Bedrock handle things. Basically, you get lag in Java that sends you back because when Java can't figure out what's going on, it sends you back. Like, it takes you, like, back to where you were before. That's why you, like, rubber band and you go back to a spot and then you're, like, back somewhere and some things have undone themselves. In Bedrock, instead of going back to where it last knew you were and what had track of you, it just catches everything up. Which is why sometimes you can fall off of something in Bedrock and then you don't take the damage for like a solid minute or two. Which is an interesting way for that to be different. And I kind of hate it. I miss Fundy. He uploaded yesterday. Clover. It's specifically about Bedrock things. He was just reacting to some videos about like Bedrock bugs. But I was so excited that he uploaded. He remembered his account password. I love it when my favorite content creators remember their account passwords. This is like making fun of Phil for not putting anything on YouTube. Eventually he remembers his password and then we get something from him. So many fish-related emotes. Trying to decide how I feel about this. It's not going to be made out of wool when we're done, but I'm just thinking about like the shapes of it. I think I like it, but we'll see if I change my mind about parts of it when we work on the rest of it. What made out of? Right now it's just wool, because what I'm trying to do is establish some shapes for myself to follow, and then I can look at materials that we have, because we're essentially unlimited in materials for the walls. We can do whatever materials on the wall as long as I can put a carpet or a button on it. That's the only rule, is I have to be able to make it mob-proof, and if it's mob-proof, that means we can have anything. Gaspers. What does he look like? Oh no, he's wonderful too. I love him. I love that style of emote face. Did you change your FOV or am I going crazy? Is it 85? I was at 30 earlier to stare at something with the fancy pause. Oh, now I just have F3 on. Bam, bam, bam. Crazy got it. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. With rats. Rats drove me crazy. Crazy? The rats drove me crazy. Bam, 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 now. I don't think of how I want to do this. You're welcome. Thank you. I will do... Haha, it looks like an upside down T. It won't in a minute. I'm so excited for Tiny Glade. It comes out tomorrow. I'm not gonna touch it until stream on Tuesday though. And then we're just gonna make random houses. Stop screaming. Okay, yeah, I do like that one. Waiting for Tiny Glade. It looks so cute. I've been so excited. I really loved all the stuff that the devs did and talked about when they were posting about it on social media while they were working on the development of it. And like the additions for like the sheep to be able to like be safe even while you're like messing with the environment was a nice touch on their part. I really did enjoy that. They're like, oh, everybody likes these sheep. Well, now we must protect them and keep them safe at all cost. Also, ads are happening. Goes 2, 1. 2, 1. Okay, wait, hold on. Because this looks like I should put something like right there. You ever accidentally nudge the broken, crushed corner of your laptop and shut it off? Yeah, me neither. Oh no, I do that too. Okay, listen, I have a laptop that is not crushed in any way or old or anything, but if I pick it up in a specific spot, it turns off the computer. It doesn't shut off, it like goes to sleep. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I've tried to figure it out. I'm like, there's nothing here that would like indicate that you should turn off. I don't know what internally is like squishing or bending, and it makes me really stressed every single time. Also, have a good night, Am. Take care of yourself. Get good sleep. Do good tomorrow. Ads are over. Let's do, because I could do, let's do like this. I'm going through the seeds faster this time than I did last time. And I want you to know that when you said that sentence, Blossom, I did not assume you were talking about sunflower seeds. I thought you were talking about seeds in Minecraft and that you were working on a wheat field. I want you to know that. I want you to know. Me too. The rats have one brain cell and it says wheat field. Boop, boop, boop. I also think I have a cursed treat for Tiny Glade Day. You guys want a cursed treat for Tiny Glade Day? It's Haunted Apple Fanta. Which I will not put milk into. Unlike some people, I feed my friends. I feed my friends, I just don't feed the rats. Tiny Glade Day. On Tuesday. I mean, technically Tiny Leg Day, because there will be tiny sheep that are running around the field, and they got tiny legs. The sheep do have tiny legs. They do indeed. The brain cell is brain celling. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I love it when the rats and I have the same brain cell, except sometimes it's really cursed when we have the same brain cell, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just the thoughts are cursed. Actually, I realized that the way that you wrote it, it's not even brain cell, it's Brian cell. Do like that, or we could do like a whoosh, so go whoop. Then it would look a lot like a heart, and I don't want it to look like a heart. We're gonna do something drastic here. It's not really that drastic. Whoop. Pop. Pop. I know how to fix this. It looks off balance right there, and I know what's happening. This is what learning about pixel art has actually made me better at some of this, because I know vaguely some things that are going on now. I'm better able to identify what looks unbalanced and how to fix. Which is really just putting that there, and then that there. And that should rebalance it a little bit. It does. Because then that's technically 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Three. 3. Nope. 2. 2. 1. And then I think I want to do some sort of like diamond-ish shape in the middle. I think I want the middle to be just a smidge higher than where it normally is on this side. That's unbalanced though, so we need to fix that. I think we do that. It looks more balanced. I mean, it's gonna look a little bit unbalanced regardless, but that's fine. Off music time. Yeah, because that's 3 and that's 5. Okay. How much is that actually? Hold on. We'll figure this out. Because I essentially want it to be flipped on the top and the bottom. The two sides will be the same, but I want this side to dip down more on the bottom and that side to dip more up on that side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it would be 4 and then... Or 4 there, 5 there. So that should be fine. Now we just need to do this again. What if Clover doesn't want to do the cult, Woo? What if Clover just wants to have a nice, chillaxing day? It's 4 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of wool already. What if I'm in charge of the cult today, Woo? It's my turn with the cult. You'll never surpass Clover. That looks like that one band's son. I don't want this. They have this song called Salt. Clover for Rat President. Well, we all know who Minty would vote for. I actually don't remember who Minty would vote for. I'm assuming it's Clover, but it could be someone else. Absolutely not. You don't want the responsibility of being rat president? To be fair, I don't think there's a lot of responsibility. I think most of it is just what shenanigans can the rats get up to. Please no, I do terrible in positions of power. I will cry violently. Fair reason. We're not gonna force you to be rat president. I'm just saying it's pretty low stakes. Even someone like me could be rat president, and that's a very low bar. Ooh, talk better about yourself. You've got skills. I would rule with an iron fist. No, that 100% is what would happen if we let Star be president. Specifically of the rats. I don't know what that would realistically mean rule-wise, but that is what would happen. How do I want to do this? I didn't like the way that that one looked, so let's not try that again. Maybe it's just that it's connected, and my brain isn't liking that it's connected. But what if we come over here? Skills with honking my red nose, sure. You said it, not me. But also, think about all the clownery we all get up to. You're not alone, Woo. No, I don't like this either. Maybe I need another banner in the middle. Maybe that's the solution that my brain is actually looking for, is another banner. We could do a custom one down here. I could come up with another design using the same basic stuff that we had upstairs. So basically the same material set. So I don't want to use the big banner that's in the middle. We could do... Oop. Missing. No, we'll just do it like this. So it'd be the same width, but we do a different design. Or we could even, like, have it do... We could make it wider. Right there. So you'd have a banner going all the way up through the middle. You'd have these designs off to the side. I think that would probably look best for this one. We could do the banner with different colors too, actually. Do some overworld materials that would technically be more expensive for the nether folk to get. Cool. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to take these patterns, and I'm going to screenshot them. And then I'm going to open them up on my other monitor. And then we're going to hop over to this side and then we're going to replicate them. We're just gonna copy them verbatim over on this side, get that set up, and then we can then mess up with the longer sides. That should go 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do the 3 up. One right there. 1, 2, 3. 1. I think Star might try to get us all to play Dota. I think that would be the most likely outcome of Star becoming Rat President. Rats have to play Dota. Just a little bit of Dota. Just a tiny bit. Two. Should just go 1, 2. Oh, not you. Wait, no. 1. 2. 1. Right? Yeah. That's that one. So now we come over here. I do this part. It starts here. Not there. 1, 2, 3. I just got back. Can I be president? I mean, can you be president? What would you do for the rats, Ether? How would rat presidency be with you at the helm? What would be your first act as rat president? Legalize bee marriage. No. No. More trams, trolleys, light rail, and separated bike lanes. Rat president. You don't have power over the rest of the world. Rat president. Oh wait, no, not that way. More wheat, okay. So the rats really do have a singular brain cell. Rat server gets roads, but it's all just wheat. Actually, that would make sense for us. I'm not gonna lie. That would make a lot of sense for the rats. Stop. 1, 2, 3. One, 2. Come on. Oh, that's carpet. 1, 2. Train tracks. God, imagine if we put Rat Server on a version with the experiment. Imagine if we put Rat Server on the version of Minecraft with the experiment for the rails, and then we just, like, made, like, super speed sections. We don't need to do this. This is not important for us to do or, like, plan for, because we don't know what changes they're gonna make to the rails in Minecraft, so it literally doesn't matter right now, but just imagine for a second. The experiment where the rails can go so fucking fast, and then you just put those across Rat Server. And you put wheat next to them. It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny, because imagine somebody just accidentally getting stopped while on one of those. Oh, it'd be so funny. I want to see the rats, like, try to do that, and then somebody just stands on the rail. Those are gonna be such a menace on actual servers once they exist. It's gonna be so good. Oh, okay. You tried. I do hope Mojang does something fun with the rails. They've been overdue for something fun for a bit. I would outlaw money. Everything would be paid for with interpretive dance. You know what? I can work with that, Star. I think we can work with that one. I think we can make that one a reality. I think more things should do damage in Minecraft. Are you just specifically wanting the stone cutter to do damage? That too. It is really funny when people have that mod on and they're so not used to it and then they're just running around getting attacked. With or without music? Actually, that's important, Star. With or without music? Without, of course? Wonderful. I love it. I think we should go for it. I mean, based on Rat Server economy anyways, I think we could do it. Wow. 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 Unless you have your own minstrels. I mean, it's gonna cost extra if you decide to use minstrels. We gotta pay them well. Ow. This really is just the ankle breaking area. I just spend all my time on scaffolding breaking my ankles. 2, 1. One complaint about this game so far, I want the girl furries to be as furry as the guys. There's a couple. Awesome. There's less, but there's a couple. It should go 2. I'm confused and afraid to ask. AFK journey. There are furries in it. If you have to pay the minstrel, do you just pay them in more interpretive dances? Yes. If you're gonna use minstrels, the interpretive dance is gonna be longer. You gotta pay them too. Oh, makes sense? Yep. A bank would just be a disco? But a silent disco. I'm somehow not far enough up. Oh, that's why. There you go. Yeah, how else do you pay for trains? Okay, and then... that'll be where the banner goes. We've got that all marked out. And then, of course, this white wool won't be white. It'll be other colors. It might even be some wool. Who knows? But that'll look good. So we just need to figure out this one. I need more wool. Taxes that in every dance you must include at least one of those moves where you dramatically fall to the floor. Yeah, I can get behind that. This is a tax system that makes sense to me. I'll take it. If you're spending enough money, you have to do several of those throughout the interpretive dance. I can't tell if this would be a net positive for society or not, but I feel like overall it would be. Can I pay in interpretive breakdancing? I mean, as long as it's interpretive dance. Ads time. Let me fall to the ground. Whee! Please, sir, can I hit the gritty tomorrow for you in exchange for a cheeseburger today? Society if birds. So true, though. Okay. And we're gonna remove that for a second so that we can come back over here and we're gonna do this. We're gonna copy this and we're actually gonna add on the little bit right there because I still like that as a thing because it looks very leafy. Add that little bit on and then we're gonna duplicate that on the other sides. If you dance like you're from Australia, you might starve though. Okay, listen. That one breakdancer really ruined it for people. Like how, like, I know that they'll come back and that like everything will be fine in like a year or two after this. And like people will get over it and actually like be excited and stoked for the actual like really good breakdancers and stuff. But God, like in the first year that they had breakdancing as an Olympic sport, that Australian comedian just went, no, 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 I got this. And really said, I'll show them what breakdancing is. And everybody went, please don't. And they said, I got this anyways. How do you pay for dance classes if you don't know how to dance? I mean, it's interpretive dance. Interpretive dance is, as its name suggests, up to interpretation. Three. It goes 4. And then we'll do 3 again. In the Hall of Fame, it'll be like Jesse Owens and that woman from Australia. It really is, isn't it? It's gonna be that. We're never gonna be able to escape it, but we'll like, it'll be one of those things like, did you know in the first year of the Olympics having breakdancing, somebody from Australia who was not qualified did this thing? And that's where that information will live forever. I attempted. Does the quality of your dance change how much dance you have to do? But how do we decide the value of a dance? Oh, and Jamaican bobsledding. Yeah, there is that too. Value is in the eye of the beholder. This makes converting things really difficult. This is like people trying to pay me on Rat server and they're like, how much do I owe you? And I just repeat numbers at them until they hand me items of various values and types. It works in a way. But God, is everybody confused. Alright, those are good. Now we do the same over here. But also that could be like really cute of like kids getting to pay for things with whatever artistic interpretation of their feelings that they decide to like pay with. One kid that's really stoked to buy their first video game with their own dancing skills. Actually, that'd be so cute. Speaking of confused, trying to figure out how the fuck this whole pull system works. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing AFK Journey as well. So there's a couple of different areas that you go for pulls. Blossom. There are the general pulls, which are the white envelopes. They have a thing of within, I think it's 60 pulls, you get an S rank. Various. I think that one's kind of more or less up to chance. You can also make a wish list, by the way, that I think counts across multiple things. There is a slightly higher grade pull that's our set of pulls that you can do, where you can have a list of S ranks that you want specifically, and you are guaranteed to get one of those in the pity, which I think is 40 or 30. Then there are the higher value, like, I guess they would be like banners in Genshin. And it's, I forget if it's 60 or not. I don't remember how many it is. But it's like a substantial amount of pulls in order to get a guaranteed amount of souls of the 30 for the S tier ones, 40 for the rate up ones. Okay. And then it's... Ow, sorry. Then it's 60 for the other one, I think. For the banners. And then there's another one that you get to later that are not letters, they are little orbs, and they have insanely, like, good characters, and it's a 40 for them, but it's, like, a slower 40 because the items that you need to get them are harder to achieve. It looks like a crystal ball. It's very cool. What song is this? Oh, Komorebi from the 8-bit version. Guess I was napping as I was part of a raid in here. Welcome in! I hope you're having a wonderful time zone, THK. Is that what the hidden one is? Yeah. I don't remember what the level requirement is for that one, but you get that one eventually. 2 1s. I hope you're having a good nap. If you need to run away and do things now that you're awake, feel free to do so. I hope you have a good time zone, though. Take care of yourself, all that jazz. That was too many. You have to pull 400 times. That's not that hard. I will say that between like a whole bunch of the stuff that's going on, if you're doing like all of the like little daily things, you get a lot of the S tier ones. By napping, I was AFK for like 8 hours and left Twitch running. It happens. I'm not gonna judge you. Wow. Okay. Hello, angry men. 2, 3. I'm already up to 300. It's so exciting. Yee! This is 1. I know how to count. 1, 2, 3. 2. Ah!
Hashtag unintentional working.
Thank you for the bits. That's okay. It happens to everybody. I've done that sometimes, and it's actually really funny to come back to your computer and be like, how did I get here? And then go back through, like, all the raids that got you to where you are. Wow. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic time zone. You're more than welcome to hang out if you want to. But if you got stuff to do, do it. Yeah, don't know how to do that? So if you just look through, like, your tab's, like, history... it'll show you where you were. Because it changes the page every time you raid. S3. Nope, that needs to be 2, 1. Also be careful with saying your time zones, where you are. Don't give away too much information on the internet. I can't count. It's that one. Internet safety. And all that jazz. Hello, angry Enderman. I know you're so upset with the world. It's me. I'm the one you're upset with. I'm sorry. I looked at you for 2 seconds. It was 2 seconds too many. I know. It's so difficult. Wait. How did I do this? Other way. Beep. Razeworks, Zombie Cleo, Joe Hills, me the Calligrapher, Fern Dragon. That's quite the journey you went through. That's such a wild journey. I missed a Fern raid? Yes. Fern was having a good time. I love Fern streams. I try to pop in or watch VODs every now and then when I can. Just good vibes. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Alright, those guys are ready. Those sides are ready to be decorated fully. It's just these ones. It's just these ones that I don't know what to do with. Mia for into Ziploc makes sense? I need to check out Mia streams. I've seen like a little bit, but not a lot. I have so many angry Endermen. I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to just take this again, but I also have like a ton more space, so I could like take that again, and then I could go further. I could even take that again, put a banner in between, and then figure out something else in between. Maybe I just see what that looks like and then cry. I haven't popped in a while. I wonder what the Homestuck is looking like. It's such a wonderful sentence to be said. Please tell me they were doing Homestuck builds in Minecraft. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on, I'm in the wrong way. Minecraft pixel art? Hell yeah. There's still a part of my brain. This is super unfortunate. There's still a part of my brain that really wants to do a Minecraft, like, Homestuck build. But, like, I don't want to, like, ever tell you guys that it's gonna happen, whether it's in World 6 or it's on Rat server or something, and then one day you guys just show up to stream and it's just, I've somehow just created a massive monster without anybody realizing, and then I show it to you and I'm like, now we live here. This is my new base. I live here forever now. I have the stuff for it. I know how to do it. I pixelized, the aspects forever ago, specifically for potentially use in a Minecraft build. I've kept a notebook literally only because of those, like, pixels. Is it solo or on a server? Solo. No one else here. This is my hardcore world. I would not let anybody touch this. I would not, even if my very trustworthy mods were in the same room as me, let them touch it. That world is staying far away from them. And everybody. Sometimes even away from me. I don't trust myself. What the fuck? Oh, hi, Anamanaguchi. The Anamanaguchi song really got me. We can go look at some of the cool stuff I've done in this world really quick. So, this is an in-progress... How did you get up there? Oh, because that tops... I know what I did. Hold on. Let me do this really quick, and then I can take you on a quick tour of the world. Get off. Hi, Woo. Anamanaguchi says hi. To all of us. Loudly. So this is an in-progress build that we're working on. This is part of a giant temple that I'm working on in the Nether. There's a whole set of lore for the hardcore world, which is how I keep it interesting. This giant box will eventually be completely decorated on the outside, but we've been focusing on the inside for the last year and a half, 2 years. This is going to be a temple to the god of mercantile business in this world. His name is Stan. He will have a throne right there. But we've been working on various floors, so this is like the dormitory for all of the piglins that work under him. Throne room. This is the vault for all the precious materials, which includes things that you can't get easily in the Nether, such as like vegetables, fruit, some of the woods, prismarine, endstone, some of the other things are in here as well, with an inner vault that we'll finish eventually. Plus, we've got, well, a tribute for Technoblade, because I've added him to the lore because I felt like it, a records room down here, so we've been working on this for a while. But we've done other things in this world, so if you give me a second to escape via my stairs, we can go look at my end build, which is still my favorite build in this entire world, and then we can go look at my giant tree in all of my various towers. I mean, you even go look at, like, the Mumsa Castle, because I really like that design with all those crystals. But this is our current build that we're working on. Like I said, there's a little bit of lore in the world, which is how I keep something this long-term interesting. It's a... Because this is also a hardcore world, so if I die, it's all over and it's all done and it's kaput. Trying to race to tell the story of a world at the same time as racing my inability to make small builds for anything is really interesting. Is it a good idea? Probably not. But it is the way I live. I knew it was going to close. But we'll go back to spawn. And grab some more supplies, because I need some stuff. But these are my spawn chunks. If you want an example of, like, you're like, well, I can't build that detailed. I want you to know that house covered in dogs was literally my starter house for this world. Quite literally, like, legitimately have not moved anything except refilling in the floor with dirt after I built other houses. Because I had, like, things in the floor. Because I was living in just this. And that's my very real dog. But, like, you get better at building as you go on. So, like, there's that's really early on. This house has gone through several iterations that have, like, gotten better as time has gotten on. You can see houses over here that we've ruined, which were my original trading halls. My trading hall is now underground through that fountain, but these buildings used to be where it was. And even, like, this building right here was something that I made for, like, the lore of my world. And I can show you the most dramatic change in building styles by looking at this one really quick. With all of its cobblestone wall glory and colored glass panes and doors that are just to make sure that nothing comes inside. So this is dedicated to the gods of this world. So like Stan, which is the god that we're working on, has a spot here. And there's a spot for all 10 of the gods that are in the world. Some of them we have like physical representations of that aren't necessarily here, like Holly. All of the pink sheep are Holly. And so we've got a spot for all of them now. But I built this within the first couple months of having it. And since then, I decided I wanted to make some changes. So I built something else for it. Also, this is my 0-0 tower. I just like towers and building things at 0-0. So if we come over here really quickly, that's also my giant sword. I built it for Pride 1 year because why not? Nope. There it is. As part of the year 3 celebration, I wanted to do something big, which is I changed up the temple. This is the new temple that I have for all of the gods in the hardcore world. And the best part about this is that it is exactly like the other temple, which includes even getting random pieces of dirt and grass in here from Enderman. But it is exactly the same layout. So Holly's right there with the pink wool, Stan's right there with the red wool. All the other gods are all in the same spots that they normally would be. This is where I'm gonna put some of like the lore related stuff that happens, like there's space for things up above and stuff. But like you can definitely like get better as a builder throughout time. It's not a static thing. Also, we're gonna put all the wool in here so that I don't lose it. And or set it down somewhere and completely forget where I put it. That in my hand. Wait, I need food. There we go. And where this leads to is actually one of my first big builds in the hardcore world, which we've added on to around it as we've gone through, which is my giant tree. More or less a tree of life. It was literally the first big build in the world. It's got its own stuff going on. It's got a pig that didn't die when a creeper exploded next to it. It's got weird corruption stuff going on. It's got funky patterns. It's got blood on the floor. We don't worry about that. It's got a beehive that has no bees because they all ran away. Probably not I'm bad at building. It's more that I am more of a redstone person. That's fair. I think you can become any kind of Minecraft player with enough time and effort. Because I used to not be a builder. I was actually really a chronic mod pack player. Not that it's a bad thing. I still am that way. But I used to play a lot of, like, adventuring mods. My fun in Minecraft has always been running around the world, just, like, everywhere. And I didn't keep worlds. Like, all of my original worlds, which I can, like, literally tell you a lot of the things I did in original Minecraft worlds in, like, the beta days. But I don't have them anymore, because I didn't play on them long term. I played on them, I literally, over and over and over, opened a world, played on it until I got iron tools and iron armor and built a starter house, and then I would close it and I would delete it. Over and over. There's a couple of worlds that stick out. Like, I remember the very first time I ever played the hardcore mode. I remember that I spawned in a jungle, and I did play that one for a little bit, I think for a month, but I still didn't keep on to it forever. And I've found a lot more fun in things like this now. So we'll go all the way up and then look down from the top, because I think that's the way to look at this one, really. And this is still my favorite thing I've ever built in Minecraft. This is my end island redesign. So, shaved down the entire island. Built up some custom stuff. And then made it basically Enderman proof. So there's lots of blocks here, but nothing that the Enderman can pick up, except for in this section. Every now and then, although I think it's been fixed now and they're not doing it, I have mushrooms in here. The mushrooms can spread. They haven't in a while, so I think we're free. But those are the only things in here that can move and can be picked up by Endermen. Literally everything else is protected. All of the edges have blocks on them so the Enderman can't pick them up, or made out of blocks that can't be picked up. They can't pick up any, like, plants that I've put down, all that good stuff. And then we have in the middle a lake, which also has 69 cod in it that are all named numbers. So somewhere in here there's one that is named with a capital 69, and I need them. 14, 36, 11, 17, 67, 55, 63, 33, 20, 41, I can read, 32, half stack, 30, 10, 54, 46, 15, 62. Oh no, we're gonna play this game again. Called Where in the World is the 69th Fish? That's 16. And that's 39. 4, 6, 6. 6! That's all I got right now. 68. 31. Ah! 69. I found them. They're right there. 69. Ever have you heard of the game Stardew? Yes. Hold on. Hold on. I need to, where did I put Steam? Steam, come back. I need you to tell me the numbers that I am afraid to know. I have, oh, I'm so close to a funny number. 268.6 hours in it. Specifically on Steam. And only on Steam, because I also own it on my Switch. And that has 200 something hours. I know Stardew well. Too well, perhaps, even. Oh no, trust me, I don't think I've punched the fish inside of this lake. I've been very particular in not hitting them. But I do love this build. I also like doing this to this build, but we're gonna go stand in the water. Actually, no, we're gonna go put myself up here, and then I'm just gonna stare at the ground. Because I do have some mods, and one of them is my free cam, which I really like. And this is my new favorite thing to do in Minecraft, is I have fancy shaders now. And with my fancy shaders, if you give them a second to think. The lighting gets really interesting in the end. I swear to God, if you crash my game, you didn't. Thank you. They do really interesting things. They do really interesting things here. Like, look at that. Because it takes the colors of the stuff around it when it calculates what color the light should be. So you get some interesting colors over here with the nether stuff. And then I just really like this section anyways. But it's gotten a lot cooler because of the soul lanterns that we used here. I still really like this spot. This turned out so nicely. It turned out so nice. Blue. Oh, the cod. They're dipping in and out of existence. I love them. Anyways, do you want to see something that's ridiculous that I shouldn't have done, but I will show you anyways? 3,000 hours on Stardew. I have terrifying news for you. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna have to grab a calculator. Okay, so... time played. 80 days. 80 times 24. 1,920. Just in this world. This isn't even from Minecraft. I am very familiar with the insane number of hours. Also, Star playing Dota for 13,000 hours. But also, look at the circle. I have plans for an addition to this build at some point, and as part of that, I laid out this piece. Which this is a circle that is 1,001 in diameter. Which goes all the way around and connects up to each of the 4 pathways. Oh no, ads. The ads have happened. We'll stand here and wait. Yum. Smash. Face into ground. That is still weird that you can't see the rest of the circle that well from here. It just doesn't exist. I need to stop building giant things in Minecraft. That is actually probably what's going to end up ending my world, is me building giant things in the void. Which means that I'll have to do it because it'll make everybody simultaneously happy and sad. It'll be a very confusing day. Whee! I don't know why I'm so freaked out. I have fireworks in my inventory and an elytra that's almost full. An appropriate elytra to be wearing for this moment. This will be fun to work from though later. I'm thinking about using a lava cast to help me get the vertical all the way down to the bottom for this. Because if I use a lava cast to like build a thing that goes all the way down, it'll be easier to make a platform. Would you mute the ads and look away so they don't win? But they do turn off the pre-rolls, so no people coming into the stream don't get randomly attacked by pre-rolls. Which is the whole reason I have them turn on. What you do while the ads play is up to you and is no longer my business. But I did already intend for some of this to happen. I had this pathway, so that goes back down to the middle. This pathway goes all the way. This will take a second, hold on. I'm trying to fly as fast as I can. There it is. Takes you all the way to the outer islands. And I built this when I built the original end island structure because I don't like the gateways. They scare me and I'm afraid of glitches involving them, so I just run away. I just use these as like a like flying method. looks up Twitch Turbo for the 10th time and ponders whether it's worth it. If you watch a lot of streamers that you aren't subbed to, it can be worth it. It's kind of a toss-up of if Twitch Turbo versus the ads is worth it. You still do give money to the streamer if you're a Turbo viewer. Like, they get essentially what would be your cut, quote-unquote, of the ad revenue, but it comes out of, like, Turbo. Weep. Oh, hello. But yeah, that's a lot of the stuff I've done. There is one more build that I really like that isn't, like, lore-based or anything. It's just shiny, and I like it. And also, it's rainy. And I don't know what time it is actually in the day. It might be midday, it might be night, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wee. Yeah, it's definitely daytime. So this won't be as impressive, but... yeah, there's the sun. I like building big things in Minecraft. Have a good time zone, Clover. So this is a silly, like, side build. This is not related to anything, like, in the hardcore world proper.
Streamer. Trato 10 love.
Comfort chatter, Clover, have good time zone. This is just something I did for fun. It's a lot more impressive at night when it's like Aurora Borealis and everything over here. But this has been a fun build to work on with lots of like shiny bits. Lots of fun like textures and things. But like when I say like you don't have to start out being a builder, there's literally like this build has like taken basically the entire time I've been building in this world, and just because parts of it are impressive doesn't mean some parts of it aren't a little bit scuffed, because I built it 3 years ago and my building tastes have changed. But I still like a lot of it. Also, do you want to know the whole reason for this build? Literally, the whole reason for this build. I got scuffed dirt. AKA, this is what happens when things render improperly in Minecraft. This doesn't happen a ton, but you'll be able to find it. So essentially, this is snowy sided dirt, and it thinks it has snow on top of it. And when it thinks it has snow on top of it, it does not give a color to the dirt texture or the grass texture on top. So it makes it look all scuffed, and this is the entire reason this build is here. That's it. I saw it and went, you know what I could put here? A building for this. And then I'd taken 3 years to work on it. But I think that's the other big part, is just take things at your own pace. If it takes you 3 years to do something because you're doing it as a side project for fun, it takes 3 years to do it. It's okay. Hi, wonderful. Thank you. We'll build things. I'm fond of it. I want it to be nighttime. We might actually just sit here and hop around the fence until nighttime and then turn on the shaders. Because that looks sick at night with the shaders on. It's one of my favorite things. But this build has come out really well. Hold on, we'll look at some of the other stuff. Like, this section came out really well. This is a newer section. And the hedge maze, which I've mostly finished, but I need to do a couple more things in, is a newer section. But like this section over here is a little bit older. It still needs some final touches that I haven't gotten around to yet. Like the throne that's supposed to go right here. I think I keep putting thrones till last, but I really like the up here area, which turned out super cool. Little library and stuff, and all of these turned out really sick. I really do like these designs that I did here. I will probably never get over them. But of course, they are also just this, but smaller. This came out really nice. This flower on top came out really, really nice. I'm very proud of that one. There's lots of little details in these that I'm very excited about. I can see myself becoming a better builder over time. That is for sure. No, who is it that lives in here now? It's Fridge, Freezer, and I forget what we called their child. Fridge, Freezer, and something. One of them has gunpowder. Cooler. The cooler has gunpowder. Fridge, Freezer, Cooler. You know, just normal creature names. I am liking getting used to, like, doing more details, though. That's been the hardest thing. I like doing big interiors and things, but details tend to be harder. Excuse me while I break out. Refuse to use doors and stairs like a normal person. The next step for this area is going to be this outside section. So I'm going to try to bring some custom spruce trees into this, which is why I've been doing a little bit of adding some of these bigger trees around this area. Turning them into like a kind of custom biome. Kind of, ow, a little bit. This one will get some more help though. I want to work on a custom spruce biome over here. For right in front of this. I think it'll look really nice. Cursed snow. Who knows, maybe I'll put other things over here eventually, but not today. Oh, I just realized there's another part of a build that I haven't looked at in forever and that I keep forgetting exists even though it's eaten up so much of my life. We won't stay here for the nighttime version. Hello. Please don't look at me. I do not wish to see your faces, Enderman. I don't wish to fight you today. Which is fine, because I want to go back to the Nether anyways, so it will work out perfectly, because the thing I want to look at is attached to the Nether build I'm working on. Because that's another major thing I've wanted to do for this hardcore world, is make everything, like, vaguely connected. I don't like having, like, just random builds around the world. And I know it's looked like that, but some of the areas aren't connected on purpose, but a lot of areas actually do have connections. So if I go over here, and I go past my storage towers, there's a path that cuts through this area where I'm going to build a custom town at some point. It keeps going. And if you follow that path, you can actually make it to some major, like, plot relevant points. And this is extended into something that I'm doing for the Nether build. Because I'm a giant nerd. Wait. How do you see your hardcore world inevitably ending? I fly into a wall, I fall into a hole with creepers, I accidentally forget to drink a fire resistance potion, I somehow lag out somewhere and I die because something attacks me. My cat steps on the keyboard. This has happened before, it could happen again. I don't know, it's pretty endless. It's probably gonna be me doing something stupid. Like, I blew up a bed in the Nether the other week. This is not a joke, by the way. Do you want to see the most dangerous, stupid thing that I did without even thinking about it? Because it's a major part of this build that you just can't see, that I've just done, even though these details are very small. The lava lightning incident. Okay, so, listen. I think the hardcore world just wanted to get me a little bit close to death, and then took that opportunity of me being like, no, I'll never die, standing in lava without a totem, to go, yeah, You'll never die. But yeah, no, okay, so there's 6 beds in here. There are 6 beds in every single room in this. And it took me until I was doing one of the last sections to accidentally blow up a room and pop a totem. So I could die easily, because I take the totem out of my hand on a regular basis. So it's gonna be my stupidity. At the end of the day, that's what's gonna kill me in hardcore, is my own stupidity. Nervous placing of beds? No, you don't understand. There was nothing nervous about it. I was very nonchalant about placing beds in the Nether for some reason. Ow. Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. Can we have fugu snack? No. Okay, into the Nether. Or into the overworld. This one could actually be a little bit dangerous. There it goes. Yeah, this is a fun place. Where these guys just keep walking through that portal and then fighting each other and hoglins. And we're just not gonna talk about it. Who the fuck are they mad at? That's fine. They can have that. That's their treat. But anyways, this is how I can tell that I am insane. This. Not only this. There's variations in the height throughout this, and it goes for about 1,000 blocks. So I've got the mini-map open. You can no longer see where the portal is. This is why I can't be let out into normal society. This is pretty much the reason why. And then, you see that orange right there? There's orange up there, and if I come up here and I look down, orange there. Because I've already pre-marked out a path that will go all the way back to a main path that I've already worked on. So literally, if I follow this around, it just keeps going. I've already marked this out. I've even got marks for, like, I want an interesting bridge in this section because I think it'd be a really nice piece to add on to it. And you can see, like, all the twists and turns, and there's another bridge piece that I'm gonna put in. And then this one I actually really like. So I'm gonna make a fall-off point there, and then make a safe landing spot right there, and then maybe, like, a ladder going up this. And then you can just keep following this, like, throughout the world. And, like, I try to make them intersect, like, marks in the world, like cities and things, like little towns, just to make it look interesting. But if you follow it far enough, I think it's a little bit around this corner. There's where it turns back to red, so we're getting closer. And there's the phantoms behind me. That's fine. Where is it? Yeah, it should be down over here somewhere. I had a pigman farm and an SMP that I rigged up with a lot of redstone to allow people to pay diamonds to use to get XP. One day my friend was in my pigman farm and her son was getting attacked by my phantoms, was screaming for someone to sleep. My friend, without a second thought, threw down a bed and climbed in the middle of my redstone build in the Nether. Listen. There's a reason why I don't have redstone builds in this. Or at least they're few and far between. I do the same kind of stuff. Oh no, this one's really far away. The path's over here somewhere. But this one is a huge deviation, because this one goes way further north than the other one did. But yeah, you can, like, you can just trace this across the world. There it is, right there. And then there's the normal path, and this path leads to another place, and there's a tree I built once. Why? I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. I like environmental storytelling, and so while I haven't been doing it from day one, a lot of what I've been doing currently in my hardcore world is trying to do better about doing environmental storytelling in the world. That means coming through and like building locations in the world that make sense, that tell parts of the stories about the world, and this one has its part to play in it, but I haven't been explicit about it yet. All that kind of stuff. Nope. And then I know exactly where this portal lets out. Nope. I just like Minecraft. And I decided a long time ago that I wanted to, like, well, not a long time ago. I decided several years ago that I wanted to make my attempt at making a longer term world. And it just had to be hardcore versus other things that are out there. Because the way that I've made Minecraft interesting for myself, for long term and other things, is to give myself little challenges. This is the game they put Jaden in? Yeah, it's the one they put Jaden in, Blossom. But I do, like, hold on, this is the weirdest, not that one. The weirdest statistic I have in this world is actually this. I've killed one Enderman. By hand, I have killed one Enderman. We'll ignore that one. The one Enderman. So, like, I made a joke rule when I started this world, and I was like, I won't kill Enderman. As a bit, I won't kill Enderman. And I didn't. All of my pearls early on were trades. No killing. None killing. And that's how I've always done it. Like, I've pulled up, like, tons of, like, vanilla Minecraft challenges over the worlds when I was playing, like, beta versions. Like, there's challenges about, like, you're some sort of, like, tree spirit. You attach yourself to the first tree you see, and then you can only step on tree. So, like, you have to make a tree farm so that you can make more tree pieces to hit. I'm gonna ignore this ghast. I was gonna kill it, but it's gonna kill me by going into the lava. Mumbo's peace-loving plants. Yeah! I love Mumbo's challenges like that. He went, okay, plants only. No killing things. I want to see how far I can get. That's the kind of stuff I love doing in Minecraft. And so when you add just a little bit of that to a long-term world like this, it makes it more interesting. It means that you have to find novel ways to deal with problems. We're ignoring that problem. Oh my god. Jesus. But like the solutions that people would come up for like, well, I need a lot of this item, and if I say, well, I'm not going to do a farm like that, I'm not going to make anything that will do X, Y, or Z, that means I got a challenge to work with, and then I have, like, things to overcome, and then I write enough stories out of anything that once I've started telling stories, I just don't stop, and so I've endlessly created stories about this hardcore world, and literally, unironically, when I started playing this hardcore series, this is the 6th one, by the way, this is my 6th world, I started dying so fast, I was like, I have to find a way to make the dying more interesting for myself. So I started telling stories, and then I started living, unfortunately. So I wasn't doing what I wanted to in order to tell the stories I wanted to, which is hilariously ironic. I like how you said you'd use the stairs and yet you don't. I do going up them! I don't use the stairs in either direction on the tree. Using them to go up is an improvement. If Minty tries to argue that it is not an improvement, I will laugh. Okay, it's just a 2-1. Also, I went down them earlier today. I use them more often than I don't. I also try not to walk up and down them a ton because it's just circles. That's just Minecraft for me. It's just circles, though. I looked at a block game and said, I wish to just only create circles in it. Thanks. And the game was like, okay, I guess. Suffer. Cool. Beep. Currently playing a Deep Dark Infested World with End Remastered mod at 16 eyes of— I love that mod! Okay, so there's a mod pack classin called Prominence 2, and it's got the End Remastered one in it, which has been a nightmare. Because it's supposed to be an RPG-based one, so I'm trying to progress through stuff, and I was like, I kind of want an Elytra to do some of the stuff faster, and then I was like, I can't get to it, because all of the stuff that requires me to get to the eyes, all those structures have weird funky bosses in them, and I'm now afraid of them. And it's true, I am actually terrified of them. Make it worse, we made the nether portal close after 14 days, so we had to get more unique eyes to reopen it. That's interesting, though. But also the Warden world would be super interesting. I really want Mojang to add— hello, good sirs. Add another dimension. I need them to remaster the end, and then they can hand me a new dimension. That's what I want. I'm not a fan of the custom mobs. Ah, they're fine. Most of them. Some of them are fine. I've seen a lot of terrible ones. Warden dimension? Hello, good sir. I would love a dimension in the sky like a moon or a cloud world. So like the Aether. Dude, have you guys actually seen the Aether mods update stuff that they've been announcing that they've been working on? Have you seen that though? They're working on the Aether too, and every time I see them post like clips of it, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It looks so nice and they have so many new things and it's— oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. I love the Aether. Unironically, I do think the Aether should be, in one way, even if it's not the Aether itself, but like a cloud dimension, it would make sense. It would make a ton of sense. Where are you spawning? Where are you spawning? Tell me. You're spawning somewhere and I don't know where, and I don't know if I'll figure it out. Are you spawning up there? That doesn't make sense. I'll figure it out. Maybe. One day. Eventually. Perhaps. Probably not, actually. Alright, I'm going to finish up these designs and then I probably need to end stream so that I don't keep going and hurting myself. On your shulker box? I should be too close for it to spawn on my shulker box. They're spawning over there somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I don't think there's any blocks in here that they can naturally spawn on top of, because all of that's covered, that's covered. This cape is covered, so they shouldn't be spawning up there, but there's something over here. It might just be some of these blocks that I need to cover up, because they keep spawning. Yeah, it's these. I need to cover up some of these with buttons, it looks like. I thought the lights would be enough, but maybe not. Oh well. But yeah, after this— these designs are finished, or these additions to the design are finished, I need to go so I can not hurt my wrist any further and let it heal more. Wow. That seems too close. That is too close. Because it's that I'm going the wrong way. Silly, goofy mood. It's fine. One. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Come over here. Stop. You need to stop too. Both of you. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good time zone. I do play Minecraft on a fairly regular basis. I also do a little bit of variety. So if you're wanting to see more of the hardcore world, I promise I will play more of it. However, there's a game called Tiny Glade that's coming out tomorrow that I'll be playing on the next stream. I'm very excited about. It'll be very fun. It's very silly. There's no goals. It's just build things, and then there's sheep, and they're cute, and I love it. But thank you both for the follows, Class, and you as well. I hope that both of you are having wonderful time zones. Yes, yes, I know you're so upset with the world. You're like cats, somehow. Why are Endermen just cats? They're just cats. Cool. So we'll work on more of this pattern and getting some actual blocks in for this next time. I'm thinking maybe like some combination of like fences and some other things. Also ads are playing, so we'll wait for a second. Yeah, I have so much space. I could do the two. Hold on, actually, before we do anything else. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. With the corner right here. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Up, 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 up. Add it to the other side and then see how much space in the middle we have to work with. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if we put banners there as well to mimic that side, we still have a fair amount of space in the middle to do something. So we'll probably figure out a banner pattern to do kind of in the same style, but we'll make it something slightly different. Make it kind of like some of these up here, kind of like this one, but not this exact one. I want this one to be unique. But maybe we'll take that circle pattern to use down here for this. But I think this will be good, because that'll make the walls in here actually more visually interesting. But yes, I can feel that my wrist is not like suffering huge, but it's definitely time. So I'm gonna take myself upstairs into the very top floor of this. So we'll take the stairs one last time, and then I'll call it a night. But like I said, I will, of course, always be doing more Minecraft. We'll do a little bit of variety, a little bit of silliness. Just a little bit of silly, goofy time. But I do really like Minecraft. I keep coming back to Minecraft. I think I will always come back to Minecraft. It's a good game. A solid game. I love it very much. And this is why I don't take the stairs down every single time. It's just spinning. Hello, good sir. Okay. We'll dump all of this into the wool chest. And that's where we end. Thank you guys again very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful time zone. If you want to know more about what the community is doing or get updates about if I need to cancel streams or stuff, I try to like advertise in the title if something's going on. But Discord at !Discord is always a good place to get news. I don't post a ton on social media, so that it does tend to be the best place, but like I say, I try to update on Twitch as much as possible if I have to cancel or move things, but have a wonderful time zone. Take care of yourselves, drink water, eat food, take your meds, take a shower, get some sleep, do whatever you gotta do to keep yourself running, and I will see you guys in the next stream on Tuesday for Tiny Late. Goodbye!
Off my race.